What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you'll receive a notification every time that I drop a video, and you can go and check the video out and leave a comment and a like if you support me and support the content. Let's get into part 3 of Tiny Woonty Woont and Big Porky from Hoover, terrorizing individuals there in the Los Angeles County Jail. This next story takes us to the Twin Towers, where they have smaller day rooms, maybe 30 or 40 bunks in there. It's a bit crowded. It's not like the county jail. They had these big dorms, 200, 150 people, whatever. Y'all know in these little pods in the Twin Towers, you know, the bunk beds barely fit in there. So it's a bit crowded in there. This transpired in 2010. Now, spoiler alert, I suppose I should tell you all now, for those who do not know, and I'll get into it at the conclusion of the story, as the story goes along. But Porky, he passed away in Centinela State Prison. I just paroled from Centinela State Prison. I was there twice. When I paroled in 2022 from prison, that's where I paroled from. Porky was on a different yard, but he had passed just a little bit before I got there, under what some people consider suspicious circumstances. A couple of conspiracy theories are afloat about how and why he passed away. We'll get into it. I have my own opinion. I'll let you make yours. But does it sound familiar that someone left the county jail and went to prison and passed away under suspicious circumstances? Connect the dots, people. I can only tell you so much. And well, Tiny Goofy, he's now on a PC yard. He didn't want to be there. In fact, he fought like hell to stay off of it. A couple of incidents transpired with him in prison. I'm going to have to get into it. If I'm going to tell you the story, I guess I'm going to have to tell you the whole story. So spoiler alert, the story ends tragically for all involved. Tiny Goofy has many years, and he's now in a PC yard. Many homies disagree with him being there. I'm one of them. This is why I said that some people don't want me to do the story, even some Hoovers, because it's sort of a sour spot for a lot of us how the story ends for both of these people. Sort of heart-wrenching for us. But I'm going to get into that. I'm not going to have a choice. I'm not going to drop you off and then leave you there and not pick you up. I'm going to take you all away. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. The hell with it. I'm going to have to go all in with it. Well, this story takes us to the Twin Towers, as I alluded to, in 2010. And there in the day room next door to my day room, separated by a door, was Porky and my homie Baby D from 11 Deuce Hoover. Baby D is a beast. Baby D, he too passed away. I believe it was in 2014 or so, in a car accident driving to Las Vegas. I believe he fell asleep at the wheel and he passed away in a car accident. But again, this was rest in peace to Baby D, the homie, Damone Potts, a straight beast. We grew up together, and I know for a fact there's no other way to describe him, and I probably shouldn't be saying this word here on YouTube, other than the fact that he was a killer. And the same, of course, can be said, has been said, and will always be said about Porky. He too was an unfettered, unbridled killer, inside and outside of jail. And in the day room with these two beasts was a dude named Little Watts from Front Street Watts. Little Watts was sort of tall, I guess, maybe 5'10", 5'11", I believe. Young, maybe 22, 23 at the time. Had a short little cut. And he too, clearly, was a beast. I don't know him. I had met him 2 weeks or so prior to this incident. Just right there with him being next door. He used to clean up. So he would come over there next door to us, with us, and hang out with the dudes from Compton and Watts that was in the dorm with me. And him and I used to chop it up a little bit. He was a strong dude. But clearly, what transpired later let me know that he too was no one to play with. But at this time, Porky doesn't know him and he doesn't know Porky. So they don't know this about one another. All Porky knows is that he's nothing to be played with. He's exhibited this all of his life, period. The dude wasn't all there. The best, he was very smart and the best dude that you can meet. A good dude at heart. But he was really diehard Hoover and really wasn't turning down nothing. Was really aggressive on the part of Hoover. And so was Baby D. All of their lives. This I know for a fact. Everyone knows it. Who knows them, period. Lil Watts, apparently, he too is one of them boys. But they don't know this about one another when they get into it. All I know, I don't recall what the incident was about, but Porky and Lil Watts had words over there in the day room with one another. I don't know what the dispute was over. And after the dispute, Porky, apparently not thinking too much of it, because if he had thought it was something serious, he'd have got off right then and there. This is just a fact. So he went to playing cards with Baby D and others there in the dorm at the table. After, I guess it was some time, I don't know, a couple of hours maybe after they had exchanged words. And then unbeknownst to him, out of nowhere, like a flash of light, came Little Watts from the back and sliced Porky with a razor while he was right there at the table playing cards. Came up real quick before anyone can tell Porky to watch out or whatever and hit him with a razor across his ear. And Porky said, "What the?" He grabbed his ear and saw the blood and said, "What the?" And lost it. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have done it. Someone said in the comments, you was probably scared of Porky too. You're damn right. I wouldn't have did it. But I know him. Lil Watts didn't know him. And he apparently is a beast also. If he did know him, he said, "I don't give a fuck. I'm Lil Watts." And he hit him. And Porky jumped up. And they started squabbling. Porky and then Baby D, naturally, Porky being his little homie, Porky from 107, Baby D from 11 Deuce, they're real close, they know one another from the street. Again, Porky's father is our OG homie. OG. For real. Been an OG for years from 11 Deuce. So there's no way Baby D is going to let that stand. Seeing his comrade sliced in the ear and leaking. So he jumped up as well. And they got on Lil Watts. And they beat him with brooms, a mop bucket. They cut him. And Lil Watts was fighting back. This went on for about 30 minutes. You can hear the rumbling over there in the dorm. when I say 30 minutes, I'm not exaggerating. They essentially was torturing Lil Watts. They beat him senseless. But Lil Watts was fighting back and was able to retrieve yet another blade and went to trying to slice at Baby D and Porky. And he connected a time or two. And he was fighting back, and he landed a couple punches too early on when he had all his strength. But eventually, they overpowered him. But he continued to fight and try to swing his razor. This dude would not let up. In fact, Baby D came to the door. First, someone else came to the door and alerted the Comptons to what was going on over there. So they telling me, man, your homies over there beating the homie senseless, bro, what's up? They didn't come and get off on me like they could have without even saying a word, just, you know, oh, it's on with the Hoovers, and just got off on me. They over here beating the homie because they got word that the homies over there beating on this dude with weapons, mop buckets. He literally picked up something from a mop bucket, unscrewed it, and hit him upside the head with that. Porky did. So this is the same one, Porky, who, which I'll get into, responded on behalf of Milk when the white boys attacked Milk in the county jail. Porky bust a couple of white boys upside the head with a crate and caught a case. This is the same guy. So he has a propensity to pick up a weapon and try to bust you upside the head until the white meat begins to show. And that's what he was doing. And so when the dudes from Compton come and tell me, man, you know, get your homies off the homie or whatever, by the end, as I'm going to the door, Baby D is already coming to the door calling for me. So people calling me, you know, that's what you come knock on the door, hey, go get so-and-so for me. There's somebody in the door and call, hey, so-and-so, you got a call right here at the door. You go over there to the door. So people's already telling me, hey, China, they want you over here. I was already walking towards the door to go see what the hell was going on since I just got word now. But Baby D was already at the door. And he telling me, bro, tell this dude homies to come and get him. He fucking with the wrong motherfuckers. Those were his words verbatim. He fucking with the wrong motherfuckers. We gonna fuck around and unalive him in here. Now that's not verbatim. They said the other word. We gonna fuck around and unalive his ass in here, bro. He fucking with the wrong motherfucker. I said, well, what's going on? They're like, well, he won't stop. He won't stop fighting, and he won't stop swinging his damn blade, bro. You know, he did what he did. He sliced the homie. We beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't have unalived his ass in here because he fucking with the wrong ones, but we didn't do that, bro. But yeah, we fucked him up bad. But this motherfucker, he won't stop. Apparently, Lil Watts over there is relentless. He's not letting up. He's pissed off that they didn't beat him bad. He's coming to something, and he's going crazy in there. Ain't no calming him down. No other Crips that jumped in to help him when Baby D and Porky got on him. He was on his own. So he was squabbling on his own and swinging his blade by himself. And now, he won't stop. He won't let up. They telling him, all right, bro, stop, it's over. You sliced the homie, we beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? You better let it go. Everybody in there bleeding. Porky bleeding. Baby D, then got sliced a little bit with the razor. Lil Watts in there swinging. But they got weapons too that they trying to use on him. I mean, it's ugly in there. Everything flying around in the day room. The police ain't caught word yet. They haven't caught wind. So this is going on, as I said, literally for 30 minutes. At sometimes throughout this 30 minutes or so, Lil Watts is over there incapacitated. Then he comes to and he gets back up and starts fighting these dudes and swinging his blade. He won't let up. They have been unable to get the weapon away from him. So Baby D is at the door telling me now, they better come and get him, bro. Because now he's feeling like he's in danger, Baby D and Porky. They already know that they're in danger because this dude had already sliced Porky. Lucky he ain't come up from behind and hit him in the neck or whatever. So now that he won't stop fighting and won't stop swinging the blade, they not finna go to sleep around him. And none of that. It's too late for all that. Somebody got to go up out this dorm. And this dude won't stop swinging the blade, and we ain't about to leave. So since he won't stop swinging his blade and fighting, bro, we about to have to put him down. I'm telling you, they better come get him right now. I said, oh my freaking goodness, bro. You know, ain't no talking to him. Ain't no trying to talk them out of this and all that. It's too late. It done hit a fever pitch. Emotions are high. It's intense. People are bleeding. Lil Watts is over there bleeding. Eyes swole. Face swole. Been beat with buckets and brooms. Porky been sliced. Ain't no saying just chill out, just calm down, let's talk about it. Let me go talk to his homies. We all pass all of that kind of shit. It's about to be death around here with somebody, seriously. And I can feel it in the air when Baby D is telling me this, and I just happen to know personally that he means every word that's coming out of his damn mouth. I know this, period. I don't give a damn what no one says. And I also know that Porky is going to be right there in on it. He going to be a big part of it. They finna try to take this dude from the face of the earth if they don't come and get him. But then somehow minutes later, Lil Watts, he ended up out of the day room. The police saw what was going on and they came and got him. And they put him in a different day room, or not a day room, but a little holding tank. And that's right there next to our dorm. And his homie's right there talking to him, the dude from Compton in the dorm. He trying to yell at the door, but he can barely talk. His eyes closed. He leaking everywhere. They waiting on medical to come get him, I guess. And he trying to explain to me what happened. And I'm saying, oh man, this is all bad. And they went over there to the dorm and was checking everybody's hands, this and that, and they could never find out who did what. But Lil Watts had left the dorm. And I don't recall exactly where they put him, but he was still lurking around the Los Angeles County Jail. Every Hoover that was there at the time knows what I'm talking about in 2010. Because as I'm going to bring you in part 4, Lil Watts, he decided it was too much for him to accept that. That even though he had initiated it by slicing Porky, perhaps he felt like they went overboard by beating him the way that they did. He just wasn't going to accept that. So he decided that he was going to go on a rampage against the Hoovers all on his own. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm going to tell you in part 4 about the first one that he attacked. He attacked 4 or 5 homies there in the Los Angeles County Jail with a razor. It was something like out of the movies. The way he single-handedly made a commitment, a dedication to go on the attack against all Hoovers, all of them, by himself. Because it wasn't the Hoovers versus the Watts car necessarily. It was really him versus the Hoovers. He said, man, these dudes beat me. They cut me up. They got me fucked up. I can't get my hands back on them. I'm finna, any Hoover I see is on. This is clearly what he said. This is clearly what he declared, because the words start going out amongst us. Watch out for this dude. In fact, if y'all see him, get off on him first, bro. Because he's about to start, he's about to attack. He's already hit 3 or 4 homies. Like what? Like, yeah, words start getting out a little bit too late, though. I'll bring you what happened in the first attack that he orchestrated all by himself and executed against the Hoovers. All by himself. Yeah, this dude Lil Watts. I had to go ahead and say his name because Baby D and Porky has passed on, so that you all can verify the story if you need to. Lil Watts, for all that I understand, he's still around. Yeah. Talk to him about it. He'll tell you. And everybody that was there know what happened, like I said at that time, because he went on a rampage, single-handedly, against all Hoovers. I never saw him again. He probably would have tried to attack me too, even though we was cool, you know. That's how mad he was. He didn't give a damn. So he was a beast, bro. And he caught a Hoover right there in the court tanks coming back from court. A couple of weeks after he had healed up, and all hell broke loose. I'll bring you that in part 4. Stay free, people!